Good afternoon, everyone. I hope this video finds you all well and happy. I just took a video about parenting, how parents should make their children role models, intellectuals, thought leaders, and respectable denizens of society, etc. It's a very interesting video because 21st century parenting must take a tangentially and in a different direction. Now I'm going to move on to something else. The topic of this video is Has India missed the bus on urban development? This can alternatively be read as the title can alternatively be read as Why Urban Development Models in India Need a Leg Up, or Has India's urban development model been a catastrophic failure? What exactly is urban development? Urban development is the process of planning and managing the growth of cities to improve the quality of life for its residents. Because this is extremely important because more and more people are gravitating and moving towards cities in a large and big way, and cities are bound to get more crowded and populated in the long run. Okay, urban development and urban planning requires the building of new infrastructure, new housing, transportation system, managing the environment, etc. The goals of urban development are sustainability, creating sustainable and livable urban environments, economic growth, enhancing the city's urban potential and economic potential. If you see Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bombay, Delhi, Kolkata, many of these cities have become startup hubs and hubs of innovation and creativity and thinking. So we need to have such cities also. Infrastructure, improving the city's infrastructure and services, which includes roads, power supply, transportation system, etc. Quality of life, improving living conditions and solving issues like overcrowding. I have been recently to Pune, but I noticed that urban infrastructure is not keeping up with the growth. The same is the case in Bangalore also to a large extent, even though they have made some changes in Bangalore and other cities. Let us now briefly trace the history of urban development in India. The Indus Valley civilization, also known as the urban civilization, is known for its advanced urban planning. Peak of it lasted from between 2600 BC to 1900 BC. The cities of the Indus Valley civilization were well planned with grid-like streets, underground drainage system, well-built structures. They had grid-like streets, okay, which intersected at right angles with each other at regular intervals, more or less. They had underground drainage systems. They were built using durable brick structures which lasted 5,000 years. Apparently, during the British Raj, people found some very old bricks and they prompted them to investigate the mounds. We had Mohenjo-daro and other places, which means mound of the dead, literally. It had well connected residential and public buildings such as the granary and the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro, and buildings were up to three stories high, some cases even more. They also knew sanitation science. They built public latrines and bathrooms, etc. After the Indus Valley civilization, there was the Mahajanapada in the Gangetic Plains. It's erroneously and falsely assumed to be beginning from 600 BC. That is why India's historical models used to study India are hopelessly antiquated, hopelessly obsolete. I hope to take up more videos now about this. The Mahajanapadas, the transfer of population from the Indus Valley of Harappa, Saraswati, Sindhu Dog to the Ganga Yamuna Dog took place around 1900 BC. So, according to Raymond Alchin and most other Peters, Etsob and other Peters, Pieter, what's his name? I have written about this in an earlier paper also. Uh, since populations got transferred to Ganga Yamuna Dog in 1900 BC, cities would have emerged there then. Okay, some of these republics were known as Gana or Ganasangas or Ganarajas also. Okay, and after that we had big cities like Pataliputra. Pataliputra around 600 BC, around the time of Buddha, was one of the biggest cities in the world. Okay, it is now known as Patna and it's in Bihar. But apparently Pataliputra was founded earlier and may have been a part of the Mahajanapadas also. Then after that, we had Mughals also building cities. We had Delhi, Agra, and other places. However, Delhi is associated with Indraprastha, and we also had other cities like Hastinapura and Mathura. Okay, before the Buddha's time, Marxist historians again paint a very communal twist to this and say that uh, Gangetic plains settlements began only during the Islamic period. However, they want to criticize and attack Hinduism. You suddenly imagine that it exists. Therefore, Marxists also play double standards because their ideology drenched and ideology driven. Okay. Anyway, coming back to the point, the British developed large cities such as Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. They also developed Surat in the meantime, and Surat was a big bustling city. It had the potential to become a metropolis, but later it went into decline. But now again, it is booming. New Delhi was also designed by British architects such as Edward Lutyens and Herbert Baker. And Edwin Lutyens was primarily responsible for the design and construction of the city. The British moved the capital of India from Kolkata to Delhi during the British Raj, precisely in the year 1911. Therefore, New Delhi was announced in the early 1900s, around 1911 or so, and it was completed around 1935. Okay. Now, so that was the status of India in during the British Raj. British focused mostly on urban areas. They didn't care two hoots about rural regions. Since independence, naturally, we wanted to set right some anomalies, and we frowned on urban development mostly. Nehru and other people focused naturally more on rural regions. They focused more on agriculture and heavy industry. But this may have been flawed because along with rural regions, urban regions also need to be developed. Okay, again, Chandrababu Naidu and SM Krishna focus more on urban areas, but I'm saying there must be a holistic development because both feed on each other and both provide fodder and ammunition to each other. Both live off each other's economies. Okay, so they are not antagonistic or hostile to each other. Development of rural areas cannot need not come at the expense of development in urban areas. Cities are representative of growth. They give a good impression of India to foreigners. Okay, they are necessary for driving GDP to higher trajectory. They act as counter magnets in many cases to existing cities. However, since time of independence, we have made some baby steps in urban development. They are not, however, impressive, overly impressive compared to China and other countries. We had built Chandigarh. This Chandigarh was the dream city of India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. It was planned by the famous French architect Le Corbusier. It served as the joint capital for Punjab and Haryana. Haryana was newly carved out from Punjab and it was mostly Hindu while Punjab was mostly Sikh. Okay. Likewise, we had built the city of Gandhinagar. It's the capital of Gujarat and located near Ahmedabad. Dispur. Dispur is the capital of Assam and it's almost a locality in Guwahati. We had also built a city of Bhubaneswar in Odisha. It is near the large urban center of Cuttack. Okay. Now Bhubaneswar is overshadowed Cuttack and is the biggest city in Orissa. We also had Naya Raipur, also known as Atal Nagar or Atal Nagar Naya Raipur. It's a planned city and it's a fully greenfield city in Chhattisgarh. It was planned to replace Raipur as the capital city of Chhattisgarh. However, it has not been fully occupied yet. That is why new cities take time to catch on. Okay. Likewise, in Andhra Pradesh, between Guttur and Vijayawada, we had the city of Amaravati because it was centrally located in the state of selected. It is the dream project of Chandrababu Naidu located between Vijayawada and Guntur. And we also had the gift city or Gujarat International Finance Tech City, also called Gift City. It's central business district under construction in the Gandhinagar district. It is a planned suburb city of Ahmedabad in the Ahmedabad metropolitan region in Gujarat, India. Okay. Since 2011, the government of Gujarat has been making plans to develop a smart city in the Dholavira area. Dholavira Special Investment Region DSIR is a greenfield industrial plant city near Dholavira in Gujarat's Ahmedabad district. It is spread over more than 920 kilometers. It's a new industrial city being developed by the government of India and Gujarat. We also have had Noida. Noida refers to New Okla Industrial Development Authority. Noida is a short form for New Okla Industrial Development Authority. It is located in Gautama Buddha Nagar district of Uttar Pradesh. It's a satellite city of Delhi virtually and is a part of the national capital region. Likewise, we have Noida, located in we have Gurgaon, located in Haryana. Yeida city, another planned city located in Uttar Pradesh. Yeida city is located on the Yamuna Expressway, connects Delhi and Agra. It is being developed by the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority. Salt Lake City, also known as Bidar Nagar, was planned in the 1960s to the east of Kolkata. We have had Rajarhat New Town. It has been developed in the 1990s and 2000s. Navi Mumbai, it was conceptualized in the 1960s and is located in the mainland east of Mumbai, but it was occupied mostly only in the 1990s onwards. Naina City is the third Mumbai. It refers to the Navi Mumbai airport influence notified area. And mostly urban development in India is taken care of by the Ministry of Urban Development. Ministry of Urban Development is also known as Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, MOHUA, and is a ministry of the government of India. It has executive authority over the formulation and administration of rules and regulations and laws related to the housing and development. It's mostly a paper tiger. It doesn't have much grit and much teeth. Okay. This ministry became fully independent from the Ministry of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation in 2004. However, it was unfortunately remerged within 2017. It probably needs a revamp. It probably needs a foundational overhaul and realignment. In my opinion, humble opinion, it's very basic foundations. need rethinking. It has not been as successful as the Ministry of Highways. For example, if you see Nitin Gadkari has been doing an impressive and stellar job. Okay, what I feel is we need more state government and central government collaboration. Suggestions and proposals must be made by the state government here. Proposals must be ratified by the center. Execution is to be carried out jointly by the central and state governments. This is just a broad outline. Models must be tweaked to perfection, and we must have a as a part of Niti Ayog, we must have states and centers talking to each other, states putting forward solutions. Okay, states do want to develop cities, satellite cities, as countermand to existing cities, and there is some land available in land parcels, land packages are available, but they don't have the wherewithal and monetary resources to do so. Okay, we must declare some cities at least top few cities at least as cities of national importance because they are the growth engines of India. These play a major role in determining India's GDP. For example, we have had the concepts of Niti Aayog Smart City program, and satellite cities will act as counter magnets. We must also have urban ring road. These one can be transferred to the central government as necessary because satellite on ring road in Bangalore is being built by the central government, and on the other hand, the peripheral ring road in Bangalore is being attempted by the state government. It has failed. We must also have urban radial roads. These are neglected by Indian planners. These lengths, city roads with the ring roads. Okay, we must also have other urban roads which are being built in Delhi and Hyderabad, but not much, a little extent in Bangalore, but not that much in other cities. And as of now, if you see Mumbai, we have coastal road, Atal Setu metro projects, 9 city, etc. NCR, we have a large number of new roads in metro. We have Rajarhat, New Town, and metro and other projects in Kolkata. In Bangalore, we have the STR, which is successfully being issued by central government. PRR is in limbo, and we have some tunnel roads and other ambitious projects. But basic infrastructure is being neglected, and we don't have a vision or a strategy coherently across India. And again, as I told you, Niti Ayog must take examples from states and orchestrate them and coordinate them and implement them across. They must best in breed examples from other countries also, particularly in developing countries. Hyderabad again has had ORR, regional ring roads, radial roads, other connecting roads. This is under construction. Okay, link roads plan is being developed. And in Chennai, you have had ring roads and metro, etc. And new city developments are required. Something like we need to have something like 100 new cities mission, etc. This will take the load of existing cities. However, there are some problems with development of new cities or greenfield cities, as we can call them. It requires a large amount of investment, requires large land acquisition of large tracts of continuous land, high gestation period because they take time to take off. Especially now, our population is coming under control. Governments must stay on course and they must be patient enough for cities to slowly take off. That will take several decades. They must also improve compensation for landowners, otherwise, new cities are doomed to fail because they will not be able to acquire land from farmers. They will go to court. They will not give part with the land willingly. This is the problem everywhere. I suggest they be given a square deal if the governments can afford them. Australia, they give 9 times the market rate. If land is acquired forcibly. We not give that much, but we can at least give a decent compensation. Otherwise, cities will fail. Okay, of course, we have had some schemes in India for urban development. We have had the urban renewal mission, Atal mission for regeneration and urban transformation, Amrut. The Atal mission for rejuvenation urban transformation was a scheme to improve the quality of life by providing basic services and amenities. The scheme was launched in 2015 by the Prime Minister of India. Amrut provides water supply and sewerage connections to household. It improves the quality of open spaces and parks. It reduces pollution by encouraging public transport and non-motorist transport. Develops green spaces and parks. Rejuvenates water bodies. Develops stormwater drainage systems. Improves urban transport. Improves the original symmetry and order of buildings and spaces. Niti Aayog Grove Hubs programs are also being planned in Surat, Mumbai, Vishakhapatnam, Varanasi, and we also had the smart cities mission program. This aims to achieve improve the quality of life, promote economic growth, create sustainable outcomes, improve infrastructure, improve services, improve governance. Okay, and there has been we have taken baby steps, but it is not enough because standards of living are improving rapidly. Population is leveling out, but it's still increasing. And as of now, if you see compared to our highways development program or telecom program, we have Sam Pitroda and we have Nitin Gadkari and other people. We don't have any guardian angel or we don't have any thinkers or thought leaders as far as urban development is concerned. I believe this is the very one of the biggest Achilles heels, one of the biggest Achilles heels and the weak areas. and this needs to take off in a big way. As of now, if you see, there's a lot of mumbo jumbo and high talk, very little action on the ground. Our urban development has largely failed. We have largely missed the bus, and it has more or less been failure, if not a catastrophic one. With this, I end my video. I hope this video was useful. I hope it will exercise your grace cells a little. Thank you very much.